If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. Available exclusively on odds.com. Have a happy holidays. A Merry Christmas. Enjoy the next few days. A lot of sports action for us. Let's get paid in full. Get that cash. We move on to this next game. Another move that you've made already. 4:25 p.m. Eastern. Philadelphia Eagles 4-9-1, 1-6 on the road. Dallas Cowboys 5-9, 3-4 at home. AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. And this was a move that I did want to go with. And I have waited too long. I just felt like there was some injury information that I wanted to gather, and once I gathered it, it was just too late. But it's still under 3.
I think it's still takeable.
Yeah, no, I agree, and I think I will. But Prince of the City here, he's nettable in. So let's see what he has to say.
Eagles are coming off. For the life of me, think of what Prince's take is going to be in this game.
Eagles are coming off 33-26 loss to Arizona. Jalen Hurts looks like it's his football team, which is exciting. 24-44. Completion rate not great, but 338 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Ran 11 times for 63 yards, 1 touchdown. He also took a safety for intentional grounding in the end zone. He was also sacked 6 times. The Eagles have used their 13th different starting combination on their offensive line in 14 games, so they're not really protecting him. Zach Ertz caught 2 passes for 69 yards. Alshon Jeffrey caught 2 passes for 63 yards. But Deshaun Jackson, designated to return this week, he will help, and he'll give Jalen Hurts confidence. Miles Sanders ran 11 times for 63 yards. Tight end Richard Rodgers carted to the locker room, at the end of the first. He's listed as questionable. Defensive lineman Josh Sweat, wrist injury, listed as questionable. Punter Cameron Johnston is in concussion protocol. Wide receiver Jalen Reagor, questionable with an ankle injury. And then you have Darius Slay and Graylin Arnold listed as questionable. Also Jason Huntley, the running back, backup running back, or whatever. Cornerback Avonte Maddox and offensive tackle Jack Driscoll are on injured reserve. They're done. Cowboys are coming off 41-33 home win over the Niners. They were outgained 458 total yards to 291, but no turnovers. Took advantage of the Niners' turnovers. Easy win. They're a game back in the NFC East with 2 games remaining. So they have to win both against Philly and the Giants while Washington loses twice. And Washington playing Carolina this week. Dallas won consecutive games for the first time in Coach Mike McCarthy's first season. I still can't believe they hired Mike McCarthy. Andy Dalton, 19-33 for 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. CeeDee Lamb caught 5 passes for 85 yards. He also had that great run back. Zeke Elliott missed the first game of his career due to injury. Tony Pollard ran 12 times for 69 yards. One thing that surprised me was his 6 catches for 63 yards. We were hesitant to take his run prop, and he just barely got over it. Zeke's listed as questionable this week with the calf injury. Safety Xavier Woods left with a rib injury, questionable. This is the issue. Leighton Vander Esch, high ankle sprain, doubtful. When I heard that, I was like, that's what that got me. I was like, shit, I should have. Defensive tackle Antoine Woods didn't return after spraining his ankle. Wide receiver Michael Gallup injured his hip in the second half, didn't return. He had a first half touchdown catch. He avoided serious injury, listed as questionable. Cornerback DeAndre Burton, linebacker Justin March have been moved to injured reserve. Cornerback Rashard Robinson listed as questionable. Bebsy, tell us why you bet the Eagles.
Well, look, the Cowboys are coming off back-to-back wins, and let's face it, the Niners game was the only reason they won was because Nick Mullins gave them the game. Turnover, they really got owned by the Niners in so many categories, and yet, turnovers was huge. They started that game 14-0 off of bad turnovers, and I had a feeling this game would be close because of that win. Or this line would have been close because of that win. It's another reason why I looked at this one right away. And I just feel the way that Philly seems to be rallying around Jalen Hurts. Look, I don't think they like Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, too, and just what he's been saying in the media with the I'm not interested in being a backup. And, if I'm going to be the backup, I want out of here. Look, you're getting paid a shit ton of money to be brutal. And I'm just not – I think this team probably hated Carson Wentz. It feels like it because guys aren't dropping the ball as much. Guys seem to be playing harder.
They do.
Is that a real thing, or is Joe Strummer just trolling? Did Kevin Durant tear his Achilles, or is he just being an idiot?
I hope not. We weren't watching the game, Joe.
Yeah. This guy came in and with 2 stupid tweets or comments.
I hope that's not the truth. No, somebody would have said something to us probably.
Yeah, get this fucking guy out of here.
Okay, I will.
And I just feel like this team is rallying around Hurts right now. They seem happier.
Okay.
Yeah, MJ, I do hate the Cowboys. I'm not going to lie about that. I mean, a Niners fan, I have to hate the Cowboys, but yeah, they're not in the position to beat the. I think if Hurts was starting all year, you might actually be looking at the Eagles winning this division right now.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. We're going to move on because we got to move on and finish this show up. But Prince of the City, could you tell us why you think the Cowboys are going to beat the Eagles in the chat? If you could, I know that you're a little deep in your edible. Okay. I think they're a special team with Hurts at quarterback. Special teams, wrong thing to say. I think they're an undervalued team with Hurts at quarterback, and now that they're fighting, now they're going to get Deshaun Jackson back. And special team, I take that back. I think I just made Prince of the City choke. Sorry about it.
Prince of the City just gave a pretty good breakdown there because the Eagle fucking blow.